Hello, hi there Capricorns, and welcome to my channel. This is your love horoscope for the month of February. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to get right into your reading very shortly, but just a few things. Those of you who have been making bookings with me, if you haven't, firstly, the links to my services are just down below. But some of you who haven't either put your right email address, or I've been emailing you and it's been blocked. Please check your junk mail, please remove your blockers, or contact me again, but use a different email address because I can't get through to some people, and I've got some people that I've tried different ways to contact them. Also remember that you can contact me through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. There's so many ways that you can get hold of me if you haven't heard from me also. Right, let's just jump into your reading. And how I work is that I'm a psychic, so I intuit the information that I get from my own spirit guides. Also as well, I will be pulling some cards, and there will be an extended to this also as well. So when I started to look at this with my spirit guides, before I dive into it, the theme that I was getting for you guys this month was very, very much centered on a lot of self-love, and there is a reason for that then will link you to greater love in your life. We've just come out of Venus retrograde, so we're in the shadow period for the next month, and we're also going to be coming out of a Mercury retrograde. Now, some of that pressure is eased off, but for you, this month, for you, it's very much about the way they deeply describe it, because it's a little bit like alchemy, but alchemy of the mind. They're basically saying here, there's a part of you that knows the vision that you want. You know the kind of type of relationship that you want, even if you're in one now. If it's dissatisfying, what they're saying is everything is about your thought forms. Everything is about basically, how do I get the all happy ever after, the commitment, the stability, the passion, the whole entire package. How do I get that? And what you'll discover is that it kind of centers on a sense of self, but also what's happening in your inner world, in your thought forms, and what you're believing. There's a deeper understanding from a spiritual level about what you're manifesting, because what we think we believe, or what we feel in a lot of cases we believe. And there's a disconnect basically from what is happening with your love life versus what you want. And so there's a deep internalization about, well, what do I want? What are the changes I need to make? What am I learning? What am I dissatisfied with? What do I like? And then taking action towards that. They're basically saying there's an aspect of this month initially that's very, very much about the spiritual side of yourself, a deeper understanding. And with that, it's almost like there will be a process during this month where you will have a mental and emotional agreement with your own spirit guides in relation to having some sort of like contract, the way it's being shown, where you'll actually be saying, right, this is what I want, and these are the things I'm going to do, so I'm going to let go of this, or I'm going to change doing that, or I'm going to stop doing this. And if I do that, I'm trusting the universe to align me to what I want. And I'm going to make those sacrifices because I'm learning and I'm ending cycles. And that contract, my guides are saying, will be honoured if you can do the work of letting go or changing some aspect of yourself. So for an example, it could be, I avoid people. I'm not trusting of people because I'm worried about being hurt. But you then say to the universe, actually, that's not serving me because I'm on my own. What I am going to do, and I'm going to trust the universe, is that this year I am going to open myself up. I'm not going to be avoidant. I'm going to give my all. That's the kind of contract they're talking about. That's one aspect. The other aspect could be, actually, I'm in this terrible connection. I know it and I feel it, but I'm too scared to be on my own, and I haven't let go of it. So actually, I'm trusting the universe that if I let go of this connection, that it's going to catch me, that it's going to give me what I want. That's the energy that initially starts this reading for you guys this month. It's very deep introspection, but they say will lead to two things: an internal transformation with you, where actually vibrating at a different level so that you can be matched with somebody better. But also that transformation then leads to the universe being able to match you with your desire. Again, it doesn't matter even if you're staying with somebody, it will make that relationship be more aligned because you are changing. Because quite often when we're manifesting, yes, it's a vibrational aspect, but it also comes out in our behavior. You know, a human part of us When we think certain ways, it comes out in our behaviour. Scientifically also proven as well. When we start thinking a certain way consistently, you know, it will come out in resentment, neediness. The other person will pull their energy back. Like, you know, pivoting of the mind changes the energy, changes the vibration, but also the interactions change. So there's a big change, and it will take, they are indicating, like, particularly for those of you who like to manifest on full moons or new moons, particularly in this month, this work I think is really key because it's a 2222 month. There's so many master numbers happening in this month in particular. On the 2nd of, you know, this year, the 22nd of this year. Do you see what I'm saying? Those are key. There's so much energy in this year that's quite positive for manifesting and transformation, that what's been advised is that you use it to your favour. And for some of you, it will be quite a big thing because you'll be stepping out of your comfort zone. It may even make some of you initially anxious. My guides are even saying for some of you, it might bring up some weird dreams as well. That is part of your deeper subconscious, your ego trying to make you not do it because it's going to bring up some fear as well. But that's the agreement. It's almost like my guides saying the universe will have this new contract with you, that if you can trust it and to let go of those things, behaviors or issues or people that are negative, it will catch you. That is the initial thing that's coming out with that. So I'm going to pull some cards now just to see if there is anything initially at this stage that wants to be said about anything or anyone in particular. You've got the Hierophant. There you go. I think I pronounced that entirely wrong. I've gone tongue-tied. Been doing loads of videos today. Beautiful. This is pretty much the epiphany of what I've just said. See how happy you're going to be. See how happy you're going to be when your energy and your mind, everything about what I've just said is very, very much about the spiritual aspect, and you aligning to that and aligning to where this is going to take you. It's indicating that basically you're going to be going in a really positive direction when you're all aligned with the vibration of everything. And you've got the Eight of Wands, which again is a reconfirmation about things move then in the right direction for you. Everything about what you're doing this month will align you to go in the right direction for your highest good in all aspects of your life, which is super, super important. Again, lots of thinking this month, lots of thinking, lots of planning, but really introspective and more about you, your mind, your heart, your everything, where you want to go, what you want to do. Again, lots of reconfirmation about the spiritual side of things, a lot of things about going in the right direction, a lot about you. They're saying here that the only aspect that you'll have to overcome is in the anxious part of it, the things where actually you've got some conflict with yourself. Now, obviously, for those of you who might be looking to end connections this month, there could be the conflict where they're saying to you, no, I don't want this. I want it to change. Come back to me. And you're saying, well, actually, we've tried that. It's not working out for me. I'm going to listen to my heart and my mind, even though it's probably feeling a little bit counterintuitive. I'm going to be moving forward in a way that I feel much more aligns to me, and I'm going to be trusting the universe. And then again, another confirmation, a big confirmation, 10 of Pentacles, that this is where you're heading. This is the direction you are moving towards that brings you the best outcome for you in this. Now, my guides want to lean on some aspects where there will be some of you that will actually be ending a certain connection this month, or for those who are in a connection this month, how those changes will affect that situation. So let's have a quick initial look at this as we go forward. Yeah, what's basically shown here, I mean, I can take this two ways, given what my guides are sort of speaking about, because you've got the Hangman here. And this is an element where firstly it's you that's going to leave somebody hanging. But I do feel like for those of you who are remaining in a relationship and maybe there's an aspect of you that is changing, that's trying to change the direction of the connection, they may feel initially like they are being left out in the cold. There is an element of them feeling like they're left dangling. And actually, I've just seen the bottom of the deck, which is the Eight of Swords here. They will feel a great feel of discomfort initially when you're going through this transformation. This also could be that you may feel, again, this incredible discomfort also too. For those of you who are leaving, they won't understand. There will be an impact on them. And some of you may not even realise that there's going to be an impact on them, because perhaps your perception of their energy and their connection to you is feeling less than. But there's definitely going to be an impact initially. And what I'm going to do in the extended is to look at specifically the energies of people that you're currently connected to, where actually you're going to be making a shift, and how that plays out. Does that play out in your favour? Does it lead to somebody new? Does it lead to the change that Spirit is suggesting, and to go forward in that way? I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the extended, which is just linked just down below.